Hello everyone! Welcome back to yet another lonely, hardcore survival episode inside of the desert. A place where we can all be lonely together, and this time, quite literally. In last week's episode we advanced so much by getting all of the diamond tools, nearly all of the animals inside of the game, an amazing horse, and a ton more things here and there. That's why in this episode, we're gonna build probably the biggest thing I've ever built in this desert hardcore world. But before doing any of that, since we now have plenty of new items, this storage system is simply not cutting it anymore. So I have to find a new way to organize all of my items. So the first thing that I need is some more wood that I can use to make some planks and some chests. And I was thinking, seeing as we have so many little structures inside of this village that are completely useless for now, why don't we turn them into useful storage? For example, this building right here, because it used to be the home of our weaponsmith, let's add some chests here and there where we can transfer all of the tools and armor that we have gathered in the previous episode. Awesome, and with this last little shear, all of the tools and armor have been separated into their individual chests. Now for this chest right here, I thought it would be interesting to add some of these ores. So let's get this diamond, emerald, redstone, gold and iron and transfer it all inside. Now I'm definitely gonna need some more chests to put all of these farm items. So inside of this room, instead of making a library, let's get rid of all of these bookshelves, add a door on each side of the building, just to make it easier to get inside of it. And now with a little pattern like this on both sides, let's start relocating some of these items. There we go, all of the items have been relocated, which means that we were able to free up a lot of space inside of this room that we can now use wisely again. And there we go, my friends. I think that with this done, we are definitely ready to welcome many more items inside of this hardcore world. And before moving on to the next project, I wanna finally chop down this little tree, which has been standing there for quite some time. But before doing that, let's get rid of all of this kelp. Quite a lot indeed. Put it inside of its respective chests. And now let's go chop down this tree, which I strategically placed instead of the water, just in case I fall down. There we go, the tree has been chopped down. I'm just waiting to get back my 4 saplings and hopefully more. Alright, I think 5 saplings is gonna be more than enough. So now I think I'm gonna take some dirt, place it down a little bit randomly, just so I can plant this jungle sapling. And hopefully by having individual trees like this, when the leaves decay we're gonna get many more saplings. And now we also have some beautiful jungle wood that we can use on our projects. But finally, my friends, without any further ado, let's talk about today's project. As some of you probably know by now, I have a nice little mod that allows me to see all of the slime chunks in the world. And as I was looking around, I saw this incredible slime patch right here with 11 slime chunks all close to each other. So I thought that it would be pretty cool to make a slime farm out of 11 chunks. And because most of this terrain is composed of sand and sandstone, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle to mine everything down. So let me just make my way there. And the first thing that I want to do is mark a perimeter where I'm going to be digging all the holes. So I think it's time for a quick little time lapse, my friends. Let's go! Alright my friends, this took quite some time, but now all the perimeters have been dug. And now it's time to get rid of all of the sand until we reach the sandstone layer, and then we can start working on the platforms where the slimes are gonna spawn. Alright my friends, let's do this. My friends, it unfortunately happened. Despite having tried my best to be extremely careful, this hardcore world is now lost. Here we are, my friends, in a brand new Minecraft world, just so we can talk a little bit about what happened. And then I would love to spend some time looking at the best structures that we built inside of our desert world. As I was building the slime farm, I decided to dig down all of the sandstone and all the chunks, and unfortunately jumped in the action and was surrounded by way too many slimes, with not enough armor, nor way to get out. So my friends, I think it's safe to say that I was a little bit too confident. It's a good lesson, however, for our lonely hardcore survival. So I'm gonna try my best to remember this going on forward. But well, my friends, let's quickly jump back into the desert world and see what we did. Here are my friends inside the beautiful desert world, and I wonder if we can sleep to pass the night so we can check out this world a little better. Do these beds work? No, unfortunately not. Well, not to worry, I put a ton of torches around, so it should be completely fine. Starting with our beautiful little village, the villager breeder, and one of our storage areas, moving on to our beautiful little tree farm, and every other farm that we built during this game, including the recent carrot farm. This iron farm as well, which was producing so much iron, the beautiful path to our villa, which unfortunately for now is gonna stay like this, the crazy mob spawner, which when I'm gonna play super flat again, you can be sure I'm building a second time, the reservoir of last episode, which I'm so happy with the way that it turned out, and last but definitely not least, my friends, the small work that we did for the huge slime farm. As you can see right here, I started adding some floors, and my goal was to go all the way down to eye level -64. Oh, and before I forget, this beautiful mine as well, which it would have been awesome to see completely decorated. Oh yes, and this trading hall, which just last week we were able to make fully functional. Well, my friends, not everything is forever, and I get the feeling that this could have happened anytime, and it still would have been a shame. Anyways, I think we did the tour of everything inside this desert hardcore world, so now it's time to make our way back to the new world to say our goodbyes. Welcome back inside this world, my friends. I must admit, I'm truly gonna miss the desert world, but with the closing of that adventure, it's the start of a brand new one. So I guess I'll see you next week. And if you're curious to know about what new adventures lie ahead in this lonely Minecraft channel, then why not subscribe? I post content like this every single week, and of course I would love to have you around. And my friends, it's my YouTuber duty to let you know that if you would like to support the channel financially, I left some handy links in the video's description. I wanna wish you all a beautiful day, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know, what was your favorite build in this desert hardcore survival? Leave a little comment down below. Well, my friends, my name is Lonely, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.